Joe the Fan with you from Just Win Bets Baby with Shano Mac. Hey, then there were three, Shano. Yeah, I mean, look, we survive again, and it wasn't even close with Indy. That's what we picked last time. But just to recap, this is what we've used so far in Survivor. Zona, Dallas, Seattle, the Houston Texans. That's where we rolled the dice a little bit. It paid off. And the Colts. So we still have some big names that we haven't used. We haven't used KC, Buffalo, Philly, just to name a few. Let's go through this and see what we are going to pick, my friend.
Yeah, so I was looking at the schedules, and the one that jumped off me right away is Green Bay at home versus Cincy. Cincinnati, if you guys are keeping up with the news, breaking news came out today. They traded for Joe Flacco, so I guess they're tired of Jake Browning throwing interceptions left and right.
Yeah,
I sent you that stat earlier too. Did you see that Jamar Chase has more tackles right now than Micah Parsons? That's a crazy stat.
I saw that.
So far this year, Jamar Chase has more tackles than Michael Parsons. That's crazy.
I saw that.
That's how many interceptions he's been throwing. Though he's been throwing the ball. He's been throwing it at least one a game. Most games, multiple times games. But anyways, so it looks like either Flacco is starting on a short week, or they're starting with short prep time, or they're starting with Jake Browning again. And I'm not scared of either of them against the Packers at home for sure. Packers at home would look pretty good.
How do you pick up an offense that quick? I mean, I know it's Joe Flacco; he's a vet, but I mean, holy cow, man!
Maybe they're just hoping he would just drop back and say, "Hey, just throw 50-50 balls to Jamar Chase all day."
Yeah.
I still don't get why they didn't try. Maybe they did, and the Giants were asking too much. If I was them, I would have went for Jameis Winston. I think he's got more left in the tank than Flacco.
Yeah,
and he's entertaining at least. He might lose. He might throw 50 picks, but he'll also throw 50 touchdowns.
What about Cousins?
Yeah, Cousins, I think is the contract's too big. The Falcons are paying him $30 million a year to sit on the bench right now.
Yeah.
I don't think anybody's going to pick up that contract.
Yeah, and you know what? I said this, but this is a Jerry move, a huge Jerry move. Dak is hot, okay? But if we're looking at long term, I don't think you can win the whole enchilada with Dak, especially if they're tanking for Arch Manning, which he's been terrible, as you know, in college. I mean, he needs another year. That being said, maybe this would be the ultimate, hey, you're getting rid of the cap room. You're getting rid of, an MVP guy, in my opinion, right now. This is crazy talk, okay? Trade Dak to Cincinnati for huge stuff. I mean, huge. Bigger than Wilbur Marshall, like we tried and we got screwed. Paul Tagliabue.
I don't think Cincy would do that either, though. That'd be interesting, but they just paid. It wouldn't work for salary cap wise for them, but it would be interesting for sure because they just gave Burrow a lot of money, and then you remember Dak's the highest paid player in the NFL. So I don't know. They barely could pay their defensive end that was malcontent. Remember?
Yeah.
So,
I'm playing around, obviously, but
I know, but Cincy could be dangerous if they had someone who can get those because they have great weapons. They just have nobody to get them the ball right now.
Yeah, and they can't stop a cold.
No, not at all. Not at all. But I was surprised to see they're not the worst defense anymore. The worst defense so far in the league this year, they say, is Chicago. They're ranked dead last in most categories. Chicago Bears. Yeah. And that's good for our skins this week because that's who we play on Monday night is the Chicago Bears. But they have the worst defense, 32 in the league right now.
Yeah, here's the other thing that I like. I like the Philly game. Philly's pissed. Apparently they had a closed door. They're denying it, obviously, but players only for a couple hours in there. A couple bombs were dropping there. F-bombs and all over bombs. So something's going on. I mean, but it's only one game, Philly. Relax. It should have been two. But
the Rams should have had them for sure.
And the Skins would have been in great shape because if they'd beaten Atlanta, we're 4-1. But
or even if the Rams beat them, we'd be tied right now. So
Right.
Um,
So,
either way,
they lucked out with the Rams. They definitely lucked out with Tampa.
yeah.
So anyway,
yeah, they've been squeaking by. That's why the Broncos game when I picked them last week, I said the Broncos plus the points. I just picked them because all their games have been close. They've won. They were 4-0 going up into that game, to the Broncos game, but none of their games were they weren't blowing teams out. All their games are one score games, and I was like, the Broncos are a good team. They can keep that within 4 points. That's easy. And then they ended up winning, so it was even better.
So another team that we haven't picked, we talked about. Hopefully, we survive until Thanksgiving. Is Detroit? We're not going to use them this week because they take on our producer Mark's favorite club, the KC Chiefs. But what about if we're going to roll the dice? I like Washington, but I also like this is rolling the big dice here. I mean, big dice I'm rolling. Chargers. Maybe
that's really rolling the dice. I thought you were going to say the Raiders playing the Titans. That's really rolling the dice.
Yeah, I was thinking that too.
Because the Raiders haven't looked good, but the Titans have looked terrible. I mean, they finally got a win last week, but they looked bad. I mean, that'd be really rolling the dice. It's in Las Vegas. That I think both of those games. I think the Chargers are rolling the dice too. They're going cross country to Miami.
Right.
Their offensive line is really banged up right now. I mean, you saw the pressure that the Skins were getting last week. The Giants got on them the week before that. The Giants had like 24 pressures against them, something crazy, ridiculous.
Yeah.
On 24 Herbert's dropbacks, he was pressured, QB pressured, and he got hit on like double digit hits. I was like on dropbacks, crazy.
Buffalo, of course, is another team that we haven't picked, and they're pissed. All right, so what is our official pick here, Shana? We're going. So we narrowed it down to either the Philly game, which I like the Philly Eagles, or the Bengals at Green Bay. You want to go Green Bay?
I want to go Green Bay because I think that we can use Philly later on. I'm looking at the future schedules. I'm looking at future schedules right now. Philly, you could use them again. Week 8, they play the Giants again. You could use them there. They play the Raiders later on this year. That's another good spot to use them.
Right.
They play Chicago. They should beat them. I think they have a pretty favorable matchup the rest of the way. Green Bay, the next available game I think they could use them is like week 9. They play Carolina at home.
Right.
After that, though, their schedule gets pretty tough.
Yeah.
Because they start playing. Huh?
Keep in mind, Shannon, we haven't even used Baltimore yet. Now, I wouldn't use Baltimore now.
No, you need Lamar to come back healthy.
But once they get all their guys back, that's something to look for.
Yeah.
So we're gonna stick with the Green Bay Packers at Green Bay. So they're playing at home, guys. So and they're coming off a bye.
Yeah. Coming off a bye, and they're playing either a quarterback who's terrible or an old quarterback that's 40-something years old and is learning an offense in 3 days. So, I think it's a pretty favorable matchup for a defense that's looked really good at home. They haven't looked so great on the road, but at home they've looked pretty unstoppable. The Packers defense.
Yeah. So right here, my friend, we're in the final 3. We have Matt's picks. That's Matt's picks. Excuse me. He hasn't picked yet, but this is interesting. P. Sherman 42 Wallaby Way. That is, of course, from Finding Nemo. He already made his pick. We don't see it. We can't see it. As you guys can see, we cannot see it. Okay. But I'm thinking because he picked early, he's going with Philly.
Tomorrow night for Philly? Could be.
Night, yeah.
Hey, I'm pulling for the Giants. They're in New York. You never know.
Yeah, you never know.
You never know. Never know. If they stop that Saquon returning back to New York again, right? And New York doesn't like that. I don't know why they let him walk in the first place, but
let's look at what P. Sherman has already picked. He picked Denver already. So here's the teams that he already used: Denver, Zona, Seattle, Detroit, and Indy. Now let's look at Matt's picks. Matt has already used very similar: Denver, Baltimore, Buffalo, Detroit, and Dallas. So here's the thing. We need Finding Nemo to get out of here. because I think we have the advantage.
Yeah, I think so too.
Brian Nemo's got to go.
He needs to get in that fish tank in the dentist office with the
Exactly.
from the movie.
Now, there's another question I wanted to ask the commissioner. I don't think he's around right now, but the question would be, and I can always text him to see if he's around. Once you hit that submit, can you change it? I'm afraid that, hey, we're on the air, obviously, but then they see it. Oh no, hey, the guys that just win bets, baby, they're picking Green Bay. I'm going to switch. I'm just saying.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm just saying.
That's actually not a bad idea. We come on here and we're like, yeah, Titans are gonna
yeah, Titans are gonna win. Yeah, exactly.
Titans are gonna win this week. Look at that. Let's who's like a really bad matchup this week? They're playing the Raiders. That game could be up in the air. Who knows about that one? But yeah, you get the point. Titans are playing Kansas City this week. Oh, let's go Titans.
Yeah.
Titans, they have their number.
Yeah,
Let's go.
The old switcheroo. Yeah, I'm just saying. Let's go to the pick.
The Saints are playing the Bills. That's an easy win. Come on, Saints.
That's a win. Saints. Let's go, of course, to the pick'ems. I'm gonna pull that up. I'm gonna get my. Oh, I thought I had my specs around here. Guess not. They're making some updates in the studio, but they got the wrong tile. As you can see here, Shano, they got the black. Then they put white. What are we doing?
They're probably come back in there and paint it or something.
White. Yeah, I thought you wanted white. The color doesn't. I'm just saying, just keep it. Whatever. Anyway, we're going to go with the first game here Thursday night, which is tomorrow. Philly at New York. Going Philly. The straight pick 'em.
Philly.
Denver Jets.
Denver Jets are bad. Jets are the only team that has not got a win yet. Still, only team.
Zona Indiana Jones.
That's in Indy. Indy.
Yeah.
Unless their coach starts punching them to get hyped up.
Right. Chargers at Miami.
I would have to say Chargers. But that's a tough one in Miami going cross country. But I'm sure they're favored.
I'll go Miami.
You want to go Miami? All right, let's go Miami. Let's mix it up.
Yeah. New England at New Orleans. We're going to go New England, correct?
New England, yeah.
Here's one I like. Pittsburgh. Hosting Cleveland.
Yeah. Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
Pittsburgh's coming off a bye too.
Dallas at Carolina. Another upset. I'm leaning. What do you think? Dallas or at Carolina?
I would say Dallas.
Okay. Jacksonville hosts Seattle.
Ooh. I would go Seahawks there.
Yeah. I agree with that one.
I would go Seahawks.
Because that was a tough, a short week for Jacksonville.
Short week from them, and it was a tough game for them. It's not like they blew out the Chiefs. It takes a lot of emotional drain on you. And the Seahawks are good. I like the Seahawks. They're a pretty solid team this year.
Yeah, Rams at Baltimore. I mean, Baltimore got
Rams. Baltimore's too beat up.
Tennessee, Vegas. It's at Vegas.
I would say at Vegas just because it's at Vegas. Okay. Yeah.
We're gonna go with our Green Bay pick.
Green Bay.
Here's a tough one, Chano. San Francisco at Tampa.
That is a tough one. At Tampa. Tampa's looked good. San Fran's still beat up, and they're going cross country. I would take Tampa.
Let's go Tampa. KC will host the Detroit Lions.
I'm going Lions on that one.
Okay.
What about you?
Buffalo at Atlanta. We're going to go Buffalo, correct?
Buffalo.
Okay, and then we're going Skins to host the Chicago Bears.
Skins over the Bears.
Skins. Let's go with the tiebreaker here. Chicago Skins. What are we thinking here for the score?
Chicago Skins. I think the over/under is like at 50.5 right now. Vegas has it set at. Ooh. It's pretty high. They're expecting a high scoring game there. I just told you Chicago's got the worst defense in the league, and Skins aren't much better. At least against the pass. We do okay stopping the run, but against the
Right.
pass, we're not that great either. Oh, the line has moved down. It's now at 49.5. So hurry up and jump on that over.
Yeah.
Um,
Can we put 30 on Chicago?
I would go maybe. What'd you say?
30. Can we put up 30 on Chicago?
Yeah, I mean we've been putting up 24, 27 every week. I think we can put up 30 on them.
All right, let's go 30, 24.
That sounds good. That covers your 50 right there.
Yeah. Buffalo, Atlanta. Buffalo's pissed.
Buffalo, I can see putting up some points. Yeah. Vegas also has that at 49.5 as well. That total, I'm just giving you as like a point of reference here.
Sure.
So they have that as another high scoring game, 49.5 for Buffalo Falcons. I would say Buffalo wins 27-22, something like that. 27-23.
Yeah, I looked at it 35-17, but we can go 27.
Okay, that works.
27. What'd you say? 27 what?
27-22, 21, 17.
21. Let's go 21. All right. Most points this week.
Most points. You got Commanders as an option, Bills as an option. Let's see who else is here. Packers are playing the Bengals, who have a terrible defense, but Rams can put it up against Baltimore's banged up defense. That's not a bad one.
And they booed them.
I would say one of those.
Let's go to the Skins.
Skins.
Fewest
points. All right, who's playing like a rough defense this year or this week that has
Jets?
Jets at Broncos. That's not a bad one there. Yeah. Broncos have a good defense, and they're playing in London. They're going to be crossing the sea, crossing the pond.
Right.
Facing the Broncos defense. Yeah, that might be a low one there. What's the lowest over total so far? Let's see here. That is the Browns or Steelers are 38.5. Browns Steelers. That's the lowest total points for this game for this week.
Right.
What's the Raiders Titans? Raiders Titans at 40.5. I'm surprised that Titans can't score at all.
No.
They're one of their only touchdowns last week was I told you that the defensive guy got an interception and fumbled it, and then the Titans picked it up in the end zone, and that was their touchdown. Lucky bounce of them. But sorry, Obi just had a slap shot. I was watching it. Yeah, let's go Jets.
The Jets. So we'll recap in just a second. We're going to check some hockey. It is 2-2 in the Canadiens Toronto game. And did we hit? We did not hit. No, hold on. Goal by McMahon and Jerunk from Toronto.
Yeah. We need Matthews to come through. We still got a period and a half or so. I just thought that was a good value bet for that pick because I tweeted it out. He scored in the last 9 season openers. He has 12 goals. That's crazy. I was like, and then he's got something ridiculous like I tweeted it out too. I can't remember exactly, but 30 points in the against his career point or goals. 30 goals against the Canadians in his career and like 34 career games or something like that. So he averages almost like a goal a game against them, and it was at plus money. I was like, that's pretty good value there. So, that was definitely worth a couple bucks to put sprinkle on. But we'll see if it happens or not. Still got some time. The other one we have is Caps Boston Bruins under, and it's 0-0 right now, halfway through the game. So that one's looking pretty good so far. So as long as there's not a point explosion,
right,
right. But we have the Caps part of a money line parlay, so we need the Caps to score. Just 1 or 2 goals would be good.
One or two, just score 1 or 2. The Yankees are down 2-1, and it's verge of elimination. We have the WNBA on my bottom right corner there, where I took the Las Vegas Aces. They were dogs tonight, but they're up by 5 right now. So everything's looking pretty good. And we're gonna and we have the Flames, Edmonton there tonight. There, Shano.
Yeah, Edmonton and versus the Oilers. The total's at 6.5 there. I think that's a little high. I think they score 6. I tweeted that out too. Their last like 5 games against each other, they haven't scored more than 6 total goals. So it'll be tight. And then each team's got like 1 or 2 pretty key injuries, but they're supposed to be coming back soon. Nothing serious, but they're not playing tonight. So they just got banged up in training camp and preseason. But they're supposed to be coming back later on this week. So I thought that was a pretty good bet. There was the under 6.5. Usually with the Oilers, you don't really want to do the under, but the Flames got a pretty good goaltender, and the Oilers, if Skinner is on his game, he's decent. But when he's like we talked about on our futures bet video, why I didn't pick them to win their division. He's like a roller coaster, dude. He's like he'll have games where he shuts no goals, nothing will let through. And then he'll have some games where he'll let a beach ball to the net, so.
Right. All right, let's recap, of course, what we have here in Survivor. We're sticking with the Green Bay Packers. So we're going to go with the Green Bay Packers as our official pick. We're going to show you the Packers. So we're going to go where they host the Cincinnati Bengals. And now we'll show you the pick'ems. So right now we have, of course, the following. For the pick'ems, we have Philadelphia, Denver, Indy, Miami, New England, Pittsburgh, Dallas, Seattle, Rams, Vegas, Green Bay, Tampa, Detroit, Buffalo, and your beloved Skins. Yeah,
Skins. They're gonna close it out with a big win. Home victory is coming up on Monday. Did you see that the Skins were wearing the black jerseys on Monday? It's the only time this year they're going to wear them, thank God. But do you think they wore them on purpose because they're playing the Bears and we beat them by the Hail Mary last year and we were wearing those black jerseys? You think that was purposeful?
Yeah.
I think so too. Those
and Buffalo, get rid of those. Buffalo, get rid of the white and the silver. Get rid of it.
Yeah, that looked terrible. Oh no.
And you lost.
If you're the Bills and you're wearing a different helmet than what you usually wear. I love the red helmet. Bring back the red helmet. The red helmet is great. Get rid of the blue, get rid of the white, all that crap. Get the red helmet back out there. That red helmet looks nice. The one they used to wear back in the 90s when they were making all the Super Bowls.
Yeah. So that's going to end it for us here for our Survivor and our Pick'em. We'll be back live on Friday with our NFL picks as well. At 8 o'clock, we'll have our college picks live with the Wise Man. So who went 2-0? He went 2-0, Shano.
2-0.
Actually, you went 3-0. Wait a minute. Wait.
Oh, 3-0. That's right. Because Sparty. Because he went Sparty. Yeah.
Give credit where credit's due. And he is super happy because he has this. I'll ask him again. He's give us an update. He has the Rory who won, right?
Yeah.
I don't know what was it? U.S. Open, I think. Maybe?
I think they won the Masters. Rory to win the Masters.
Or Masters. Maybe it was the Masters.
Which he won. Rory won the Masters.
So that's already a check.
Yeah.
And he has the Tigers, and the Tigers won today.
Yeah.
It's game 5. I don't know. I mean, he might be in a good mood or a bad mood.
Well, he's got the Tigers win it all. He needs the Tigers to win the World Series.
Yeah.
So he's either looking at riding it and seeing a big payday, or if they make the past the series, I'm sure that cash out price will be pretty high too.
Yeah. Especially who they face. I really don't think the Jays are going. If they make it, they make it. But I don't think they make it to the World Series.
Yeah,
I really don't see it. But Adam, the Ace of Diamonds team, is in trouble. They're down 2-1 right now, so we're hoping that they hit on that. Caps still nothing. And it is 2-2 in the hockey. We have more hockey plays. We're going to have that all throughout. Check out our X page. We're going to try to get some videos out for you, but it just with hockey daily, it's going to be tough. So it just takes some time. Speaking of soccer, it's a lot of the teams are on or clubs are on international break, but we do have some lower leagues that's going to be sent out tomorrow morning, which League One and League Two. But you have, of course, the EPL and MLS last week before they hit the playoffs is this weekend. Lots going on, Shano. Lots going on. Plus, we got to get ready for NBA.
NBA's coming soon. NBA is coming soon, for sure. We
Killing
need to
it.
start looking at some features and stuff like that.
Yeah.
For NBA.
Yeah, absolutely.
But
Absolutely.
yeah, some big plays, big things coming. Like hockey season's back, thank God. It'll fill in my nights where football's not happening, so I can have
Right.
my Caps to watch. So,
Right.
but yeah, and then like I can't wait. This best. I love October. October's great. It might be the best
Yeah,
month.
October's good.
It might be the best month. The weather's great. You got pumpkin patches and you got all the pumpkin spice stuff, and you can have like bonfires. You have every sport, right? You got NHL, you got football, you got baseball, you got basketball starting up. October's the best.
Yeah, I mean the winter, like you said, the weather's just right too.
Yeah.
You know,
not too hot, not too cold. It's like perfect.
No, it's perfect. It's perfect. I need that weather for the rest of the year. That's what I need. We're going to sign off here, guys. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Sheena, I'm going to show you before we leave. We should have a drum roll here. We have now reached over 1,800 subscribers.
Huge.
Huge.
It was those UFC bets. I guarantee it.
Oh yeah. We'll have more of that. We just finished something with the UFL GOAT, so catch him at ProCatchYT. Cover talks about UFL. So we're getting a lot of subscribers from them. We appreciate it. Welcome. But yeah, we're gonna have more content, more stuff out for you guys. We'll go back to our today in his sports history. It's just we got a lot to do, man. A lot to do. So we're gonna sign off. Enjoy the rest of the Caps game with some hockey. We'll see you on Friday night. And again, hit that subscribe button and start winning with Just Win Bet, baby. Well, have a good night. See you later.
Yeah, baby. Yeah.